How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for a new adventure that is actually an old adventure, because this is Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Oh yeah, so this is a remake of the original Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team for the GBA and Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team for the DS. So it has the same story, but it's for the Nintendo Switch, so it's obviously much cleaner graphics. They've reworked a lot of things, and all in all, I'm looking forward to it. So I do want to talk just briefly before I begin. Well, first of all, admire illustration. There's a dedicated admire illustration button. Very nice. But no, I do want to talk really fast before I begin. So I've been going through just a bunch of YouTube stuff. Like, I haven't been motivated. I wasn't even sure I wanted to do this right away. I was thinking that, well, I'll wait. I'll try to record it when I have a chance. I really want to go through the game first and just see what it's all about. Try to be more informed. But you know what? I started up the game, and the Pokemon that I was turned into by default was Mudkip. And that brought me back, because that was actually the first Pokemon that I became when I played the original Blue Rescue Team. And I actually picked up Blue Rescue Team earlier this year, just to kind of play it. This was before the game was even announced, the Rescue Team DX. And I was a Mudkip in that too, so that's something I really want to be in this, and I'm pretty sure I can get it just by my answers anyway. But I want to actually retell the story of my first Mystery Dungeon experience. That was something that really motivated me when I picked up the game, because this adventure is essentially the last adventure that I haven't covered on my channel. I've done the other Mystery Dungeon games, and this one has always kind of been one that I wanted to get to someday. But you know what? What better time than now, right? Anyway, at the start of the game, welcome! This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay, let the interview begin. So I'm going to tell you straight up, if you don't like what Pokemon you turn into, you can choose which one you want, but you can still just go with whatever it picks for you. So you get the best of both worlds. You don't have to like reset if you don't get good questions to get the Pokemon you want, but you can also use that as a way to just kind of randomly pick what you become. Anyway, you're going bungee jumping for the first time. Since it's scary, you decide to test a jump with a doll. The bungee cord snaps. Will you still try to make a jump anyway? No? Not a chance, I'm sorry. Do you often yawn? Yeah. I kinda do. Do you like pranks? Not really. Somebody calls you weird but funny. How does that make you feel? Happy or not happy? Weird but funny. I mean, I guess that's kinda me, but it doesn't exactly make me happy either. What do you do with your room's light when you're going to bed at night? I turn it off. Do you sometimes run out of things to do all of a sudden? Me? Never. Never. Can you go into a haunted house? No problem. No, or with someone I like. It's not really a problem, but I'd rather go with someone. Do you fall asleep without noticing? No. My dad does, though, all the time. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? I will play as a boy. I guess one thing I should note with that, if you choose to play as a girl, then Pikachu and Eevee, they will actually have the gender differences. Like, Pikachu will have the little heart tail, and so will Eevee, which is a nice touch. I know that was definitely lacking in, what was it, Gates to Infinity. You appear to be the calm type. Told ya, you're capable of giving advice to friends with worries. You don't like to fight. You're a warm, kind-hearted person who cares. You must have many friends who look up to you. However, you may also be somewhat gullible, as well as a little careless, and even a little meddlesome. You might want to keep those points in mind. A calm person like you should be... Mudkip. Yep. Alright, it is destined to be. Yes, exactly. Alright, so at this point, you can now choose one of the remaining Pokemon. It actually removes any Pokemon that are the same type. So for instance, all the water type Pokemon, they're no longer choosable here for your partner. That's just to make sure you have a good balance. Who would you like to have as a partner? So yeah, you can choose your partner from the list here. And yeah, it's pretty handy. So I'm gonna go with Charmander, because this is the duo I had back in the original Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and I'm really excited to relive that, to be honest. Like, that was a fun adventure. Now, this is new to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. You can actually choose if your partner is a boy or a girl, which I believe is solely cosmetic. It might change some dialogue here and there, but it's a nice option nonetheless because that wasn't present before. They tried to keep the dialogue ambiguous, so you just had to fill in the blanks in your mind, I guess. And then in, of course, the second Mystery Dungeon game, different Pokemon that you could choose as your partner, they just had a different gender regardless. So it's just a nice touch, like I like that. But anyway, my Charmander from the past, Zippy, he was a boy, so I shall rebuild him. That seems kind of weird. We shall build him and make him stronger. No, we shall name him Zippy, just as the old days. Now, if you are playing this undocked, you can use the touchscreen, and it even says on the screen you can use it. But I'm playing it docked so I can record it. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Is Zippy alright for a nickname? Yes, it is. Just like old times. And this is actually the duo that I used for the kind of recent playthrough I started up, too, just for fun, while watching AGDQ. Alright, are these two alright? Yes, indeed. Okay, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it! Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please, wake up. Come on, wake up. You're finally awake. Great. Urgh. Where is this? You're passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Zippy. Glad to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You say you're a human, but you look like a normal Mudkip in every way. Oh my gosh, I've turned into a Mudkip! It's true! I have turned into a Mudkip! But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. But am I, what was it? Weird and funny? Or whatever? Your name? What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... So, in the past, for my Mystery Dungeon playthroughs, I've always kind of chosen just someone else, so to speak. Like, I haven't really been myself, if that makes sense. It's always been someone else's story. However, this time around, I am actually going to be myself, Devin. That's me, that's my name. Oh, Devin's your name? Well, it's a funny name. Well, gee. Somebody please help me. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened up in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to go help. Run! Alright, so yeah, we have to go help that Butterfree. And we'll do that in the Tiny Woods. Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is! It's a mystery dungeon! A mystery dungeon is a truly mysterious place. The layout and items change every time you enter. You can proceed by using the stairs, but you'll have to find the stairs first. And you remember that Butterfree, Butterfree said that Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? If necessary, we have to fight. Let's do our best, Devin. Alright, let's do that. So we can move around with the control stick, the left stick, and we can also move with the D-pad if I feel like it. Use a move with A. So this is definitely something that's changed. You no longer really have your basic attack, if that makes sense. Instead, you can press A and it will use the move that it thinks will do best against the Pokemon you're fighting. So it won't use something that's resisted, and it does a pretty good job. Like, it might not always be what you want, but it's still pretty useful. Ow! Okay, get out of here. Oh, come on now. Alright, we're moving. Yeah, go Zippy. Okay, I'm back to normal speed now, so let's move along here. So this is a tutorial dungeon. Although most of the dungeons are random in the game, the first few floors you go through, they're gonna just kind of teach you about the game. Very good for, you know, beginners and stuff like that. So how to read the map. U, yellow. Teammates, green. Items, blue. Enemy Pokemon, red. And stairs, white. Yeah, so you can see the map on the screen there. And pretty much what it just said. So not really any big surprise there. Money in this world. Poke is the money of this world. You can use it when you want to buy something. Cool, so I have 150 Poke now. That's nice. There's an Oranberry here. We'll pick that up, put it into the bag. Can use it whenever I feel like. Now, I think in the past, you didn't have the bag this early. I think you actually had to, get the toolbox first. Minor detail. All right, so this is a new change here. This is auto mode. You can press L for auto mode. If you ever had this problem where you're like, I don't really know where I want to go, well, you can press L and you can just let it do it for you. Now, this does stop whenever you run into a room that has a Pokemon in it. So, you know, you won't, like, get into too much trouble, which is kind of nice. It's a good way to just explore without really thinking too much. I don't remember if any of these moves have distance. Yeah, Water Gun does. It's not very effective, but it can hit from a distance. Some moves can, which is rather nice. Zippy's Flame Burst is also really far range. It hits from, like, I think 4 away. Okay, so I think this room is fairly random. I think it's the only one that is. So you can put all that you've learned to the test here. Just gonna pick up some items and stuff. By default, your partner will try to pick up items along the way. You know what? Let's just go into auto mode. Now, there is an enemy in the room, but since it's sleeping, I was able to still sneak past it, which is rather nice. But I want the experience. There we go. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, anyway, let's go on. Mommy, where are you? We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. Yay, we did it. My baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Zippy. And this is Devin. Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Zippy and Devin. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Cool, a tiny reviver seed, a Pecha berry, and 500 Poke. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Listen, Devin. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Alright. Well, this is the place. Wow. I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Mudkip. I mean, who wouldn't be happy if you turned into a Mudkip, right? Oh, Devin, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Devin. I was sure you'd like it. You just happen to have a spare home? Wow. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from other Pokemon here. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. You know, just like the fissure Caterpie fell into. For some reason, there have been many natural disasters lately. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when you rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Devin, with you, I think we could be the world's best rescue team. How about it? Refuse. No, I don't want to refuse. Let's do it. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on, Devin. Glad to have you. The team name, well, I don't have one yet. So, Devin, what do you think would be a good name? Well, Tenacity. I like how it kind of gives a random name. I've tried this in the demo a few times. I had a playthrough before I decided I wanted to do this, and it was like, I don't know, Team Lucky or something like that. It does seem like it's somewhat random, which is kind of neat. But anyway, the team that I want to be, and this is even the team I think it was way back in my first playthrough, all the way back in Blue Rescue Team, we're going with Team Marriland. Yeah, that's totally me. But I like it, you know what? That's our team. Is Marriland okay? Why, yes it is. Marriland! I like it, it's a good name, it's perfect. Well, of course it is, it's me. Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to wear this on the day I got started on a rescue team. I have 2 of them, so let's put them on. Devin, put on the scarf you got from Zippy. Yeah, this is something new. You didn't have the scarves back in the original Mystery Dungeon, Blue and Red Rescue Team, but now they have them, and I like it. I think it's very symbolic of Mystery Dungeon, to be honest. Looks great. You wear it well, Devin. Don't you feel focused like we're on the same team together? Rescue Team Marriland. Let's do good, starting tomorrow. Yay! And that is how Devin and Zippy began their careers together as a rescue team.